Wealth and Wellness family, it's Addie, the Liberated Soul, Divine Power Activist, Trauma Transformation Coach, and Oracle. How are we today? We are getting into some gifted readings before we go into day 17 of our Soul Alchemy Group Coaching Program. If you are wanting to catch up on the days that have gone by, you are welcome to head over to my YouTube at the Liberated Soul UK, where you can catch all of the replays from days 1 to 15. And you can take part in day 17 live with me now. Okay, so we're going to be jumping into that in 40 minutes. So give people a bit of time to get on while I do some little gifted readings, as you know I love to do. How are we all doing today? What's good? What's going on in your world? If you're not already in our community, the Liberated Soul community, you can DM WhatsApp to join the general free WhatsApp community. Or if you are jumping into our Soul Alchemy program, or you would like more information on that, you can click the link in my bio and head over to my Hitsy store, where you can also get 15% off all my products and services. But you can access the link to my Stand store, where you can grab your free complete guide to the Soul Alchemy program, and you can take part in the quiz that is within that guide to help you get some clarity on the program itself, get some information on what's included in that group coaching program, and also take the quiz to get some clarity on where you're at in regards to your trauma, your transformation, and your spiritual wealth and wellness journey. Okay, so divine sun and moon rising. Do you know, someone said the other day to me, divine God rising, or God rising. I loved it, God rising. And because I've got people from all over the world in my community, I say like divine sun and moon rising, because depending on where you are, the sun is rising or the moon is rising. Today I said divine universal rising, right? Rising all over the universe, wherever you are, divine rising, dear ones. Wealth and wellness, Laska, hey Missy, hi Claire. Divine rising, dear ones. How are we doing today? Okay, so before I get into it, obviously you can see the instructions on the screen. That's if you have a particular question, or you'd like to book a private one-to-one oracle reading with me, or jump into a coaching package, the group coaching. That's the link. Those are the instructions that you need. What I will be doing is calling out random names and providing you with a card. So some spiritual guidance for the rest of your day before you head out into the world. Ah, thanks Free. I see you, honey. And as Free knows, I prioritize my gifters. You've got to, haven't you? Right? So I'm going to get started, because these can obviously go on for a while, and I have to stop at 9:30 to start the Soul Alchemy session for today. So what would you like to share with Free, my darlings? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have you called on your spirit guides today? Have you said your gratitudes or written them down? Have you done a cord cutting meditation? Shielded your energy before you go out into the world? Have you removed, released and detached all energies and entities which are not in alignment with your highest good from you now, in spirit and in flesh? Ashe? Don't worry, it is done. And so it is. And thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, let's get into it. What would you like to share with Free? Free, what's your name, honey? What is your name? Hey, Divine Feminine. Love that. Yes, honey. Join my team. DM WhatsApp and get into the free Liberated Soul community. We also have a separate private WhatsApp for the Soul Alchemy Group Coaching Program. So you're welcome to get involved in that. Like I said, That session is going to start in 40 minutes. So if you've not heard about it before, welcome, my darlings. You can take part for free. I'm doing it free for 42 days so that people can just kind of get a feel for it, figure out, is this for me? What are you doing, Ade? Do you know what I mean? What does it help with? And you can take part and get involved. And there is work to be done. You will do some work. It's not just you sitting around listening to me, not taking any action, staying exactly as you are, allowing life to just kind of do what it wants, when actually this program is about you calling your power back and you co-creating with the universe intentionally. You having things in mind that you are now believing for yourself. You are removing old beliefs, limitations, energy shifting. You're healing energetic blocks that are in your body, and you're doing so with a beautiful community of like-minded souls that are there to support you, in addition to me holding your virtual hand throughout the process and connecting with you in the WhatsApp community. I never take sorry, who's that? Wild Raven. Hey, honey. If you'd like to book a question reading, you can do. You can book. Questions are via the instructions on the screen. Thanks so much, Divine Feminine. So I'm going to Kira and then Divine Feminine. Thanks, Kira. I see you, honey. Right. So it's a beautiful name, Kira. Right. What would you like to share with Kira? Oh, King of Earth. Okay. So your guides are encouraging you at this time to be generous. Oh my goodness. I love it when they say that, right? Because we can often feel like we don't have anything to give. We can often be so focused on how hard life feels and what we're missing. And when our spirit guides come through and say, do you know what, darling, it's time for you to be generous with your time, with your energy, with your money. Like, it's time for you to, with your stuff. Like, how much, go around your home, Kira, and find things that you aren't using, that aren't energetically aligned with you anymore, with where you're going, with the life you're creating, with the new beliefs that you're starting to lean into or create, right? Things that you don't use, that you don't feel energetically connected with anymore, or you feel like you're repelled from them now, right? Go around your home and find things like that. Anything that doesn't feel energetically aligned to you, ask yourself in that moment, is this something that somebody else could use, that I could give away? You being generous, right? Or is it something that you just want to completely remove, release and detach from, and you want to throw it away? You want to remove it from your life, from your home, from your mind. Like, this could be things like clothing that you wore during a time where you felt separated from your most authentic self, or a gift from an ex that you're not with anymore and you don't even necessarily get on with. They kind of reflected this version or these expectations of you that weren't in alignment with your higher self, with your most confident, self-assured, fulfilled self, right? So go around your home, Kira, and have an energetic cleanse of your home, of your wardrobe, your books, your music that you've been listening to, all of that, right? And have a clear out over this next 7 days. And find ways that you can be generous. Okay, so stuff that you can give away, great. Make time for other people, in regards to, someone needs a chat and whatever. And be careful when you're doing things like that, because obviously you have to protect your energy and protect your peace. So maybe you don't necessarily want to try and do this. If this is something that's new to you, don't necessarily try and do it with family and friends that you've got some kind of conflict with, or there's some issues around resentments that you've been holding that you need to heal, right? Through forgiveness, which the Soul Alchemy program will help you do. Okay, start small. Buy a homeless person a coffee, or give some stuff to a night shelter that homeless people could use. Donate some food to the food bank. Call up a friend. If you feel ready and you have the capacity, you can look at voluntary positions available in your area. If you wanted to be like a little volunteer youth worker or mentor, or someone that goes, this is something that I used to do. I used to go through the Association of Carers. It might be different in your area, but I would go and sit with this elderly man who was really unwell, so that his wife could go out and just meet her friend for a coffee and do a bit of shopping, right? Knowing that he was safe and like being taken care of at home. And he'd just chill. We'd just chill together. He'd listen to the radio while I read or I'd study, and if he needed anything, he knew I was there. So he felt safe and secure, and we'd look out into the garden together and I'd chat to him, But there are so many different ways that you can be of service. There are so many different ways that you can be generous. Okay, so your spirit guides, Kira, sorry, this was a long-winded way of saying, your spirit guides are encouraging you to be more generous. And in order for you to feel like you are able to be more generous, it's important that you look around in your current environment and your current life and your current self, and you realize how much value you have and how much you have to give, right, that could benefit others. So multiple ways, honey. They want you to know that you're a star with the star card. If you feel like you need strength to do this process, this practice, right, they're saying, call on Archangel Jophiel. If you're not someone who likes the angels, you can, or like the idea of it, you find it difficult to connect with, you can call on your ancestors, people that have gone before you in your lineage, your bloodline, right? That are rooting for you in the spiritual realm and are out here trying to light your path and guard your steps. Ashe? Yes, honey. Okay, honey. Thank you, Addie. You're so welcome, sweetie. So much. Bring on the generous Kira. Yes, honey, because do you know what? When you activate the generous Kira, you're going to realize that, wow, this feels good. And do you know what? I'm not doing it to get anything. I'm just doing it because I have it to give. And I know that I'm already so well provided for and taken care of. And yes, there are dreams and desires and aspirations that I have, and they're coming. I believe that they're coming. So I can give because I know I'm going to receive. It's just the laws of the universe, right? And as you're in giving, generous, grateful, Kira, grateful for all that you have to give and giving it, the universe is going to reflect that back and give you more reasons to be grateful, Kira, right? Certain things that you hadn't even asked for, that you didn't even know you wanted, are going to start coming your way, sweetie. It's just the law. That's it. It's divine law, sweetie. Like attracts like. Okay, sending you so much love and light, Kira. Hey, Sophie, wealth and wellness, darling. Divine rising. Oh, there was divine feminine. Thank you, hey, H Cakery. Thank you, H Cakery, for the gift, darling. I will be coming to you after divine feminine. I'm going to scroll down. Divine feminine. What would you like to share with divine feminine today? Thank you, everyone, for tapping that screen. Love you so much. Thank you for all the likes, the comments, the shares, the gifts. We are going into Soul Alchemy, the group coaching program, day 17 in 38 minutes. So, yeah, feel free to stick around and take part. And you'll be able to get a better understanding of what the group coaching program is all about. It's currently free, so yeah, why not? You've got nothing to lose. We're focusing on our future self, and creating our future self, and it's more so connecting with the ideas that you have about your future self, how they look, how they dress, how they carry themselves, how they interact with people and the world around them. What's their mindset? Right? What were their steps to success? Embodying that, the knowledge that they have, right? Their abilities, their confidence, and their beliefs in themselves, right? So yeah, today is going to be all about that, the visualization that we're going to do. And I record it separately and I post that into the WhatsApp community. It's already live in there. I'm ahead of the game today. So with tasks, practices, guided tools and techniques for you to start to incorporate into your day, so you can always just jump back into the WhatsApp community and access everything that you need to keep you on track. Okay, you can reach out, ask questions, ask for support, share what you're learning, and all the tasks that you're doing, you can share them with each other in there, and that helps others to figure out, well, am I doing it right? Is this what I should be doing? Am I ready to do it? I'm nervous. This is scary. Oh, that felt uncomfortable. Did anyone else find that uncomfortable? Right? Helps you connect with other people doing the work that you're doing, seeking the outcomes that you're seeking, and embodying this journey of trauma transformation, right? Iron strengthens iron. So if you are on your spiritual journey of awakening and you're seeking to transform your life, you need to be around people who are doing the same things, who are seeking the same enlightenment, who are sharing the wisdom that you need, you know, and to enable you to realize that, oh my goodness, there's so much I can share too. And there's glory in every single one of our stories, honey. Everyone has got value to share. Wealth and wellness, Wilson. God rising, honey. Hey, Spunky. Hello, beautiful people. Wealth and wellness, darlings. Join my team. Yes, honey. Join my team. Wealth and wellness, Karen. Oh, divine sun and moon rising. Right, divine feminine. What have we got to share with the divine feminine? Thank you. Okay, with the 9 of fire. Yes. Right, so your spirit guides, you've got 2 fire cards, 8 and 9 of fire. Oh my goodness. Right, so they're saying, you know, even though the cards came out and the numbers were going backwards, they're saying that actually you are going to be moving. You're going to find that things are going to start to move without delay. Like, it's like you felt like your life has been on a bit of a pause. They're saying, you know, shift out of the past. It's time to let it go, right? Otherwise, you're going to continue to move backwards, divine feminine, right? Whatever from your past has been blocking you, holding you back, you keep thinking about it, ruminating on it. It could be people trying to come back in, drawing you back into your old self, your old ways of being, your old limitations, your old lack of self-confidence, or, you know, belief in yourself, like behavioral patterns that are toxic. Spot on. The past starts to clear 2 p.m. today. Let's go. Yes, divine feminine. Thank you for the confirmation, dear one. Okay, so, but your spirit guides want you to know, you start releasing the past, letting that go. Stop allowing people to draw you back into your old ways of thinking. Most importantly, right? Anyone from your past that you know has the capacity to trigger you, right now you need to be separating yourself from them. You need to be limiting contact with them. And I know this can be hard. Trust me, right? I know it can be hard, but no, every time you limit your contact with these people, right? Places, things, habits, the more you take control and you call your power back from all of those things, the stronger you feel, and you realize, oh my goodness, I needed to do that in order to have this level of awareness, in order to have this level of peace, in order to have this level of confidence, in order to have these new ideas, to be connected and tapped into the divine mind on this level, like more deeply, more aware, right? More consciously, so that I can receive these divine downloads, have these new ideas, have these realizations, have these moments of purging where you're like, you know, one of our community, bless her, she was like walking around in the supermarket recently, and all of a sudden tears just started to come down her face. She had a divine realization, right? And it occurred in the form of a purging. Her body was purging. You don't get to decide when that happens. You could be out and about watching or reading something completely unrelated, but it triggers a realization, a purge. And your body expresses that through tears. It might express it through laughter, a desire to dance or sing or write, create, paint, like express, but allow the divine to express through you, however that manifests, right? No shade, no shame, right? No judgment, honey. Okay, so they're saying it's important that you kind of call your power back from your past and the ways that the ways that your past is trying to pull you back and keep you stuck. They're saying don't give up, do this work. You'll start to see a change the more consistent and persistent you are, Divine Feminine. Okay, they want you to be courageous and to believe in yourself. What is it that you're into, Divine Feminine? What is it that you're aspiring to do or be or have? Because they're saying, look at others who have already accomplished what it is that you're desiring to be, do, have, and emulate. Recognize that if it's possible for them, it's possible for me. I am a limitless being. I have limitless potential, right? You've got people healing themselves from all sorts of dis-ease in their body, be it cancer, diabetes, like arthritis, like all sorts, okay? We can do all things. We can do all things when connected with our Creator. We can do all things, whatever you want to call it, when you're connected and tapped in and tuned in to the divine universe and you are treating your body as the temple of Christ. Like they say in the Bible, in the Quran, in the Torah, right? They talk about this temple like it's a place that you need to go, the church, a place that you need to go and worship, and you need to tithe and give to that church, that pastor. Like tithing is supposed to be done like universally, right? You tithe by giving, whether it's your time, your money, your clothes, your old bedding, your, food donation, a listening ear. You can give, like, however you can give is tithing, right? But the church isn't a physical place that we go. We are the church. Your body is your temple, right? So do your best. Thank you. Spot on. You use dance and writing for your release. I love it. I feel I'm leveling up again. Let's go. Yes, Divine Feminine. Oh my goodness, honey. If you would like to get any support in regards to this new level that you are going up to, right, DM WhatsApp and join the Liberated Soul community. And I encourage you to hang about for the Soul Alchemy session for today. That's starting in 30 minutes. Okay, right. Now I'm going to... who was it? Woo! Right, I was going to, I believe, was it Amazing Astro Power next? Oh no, H Cakery and then Amazing Astro Power. Right, H Cakery. What would you like to share with H Cakery? Okay, they've been encouraging me to go to this deck. Okay, so H Cakery. Thank you, Kel, for the follow. Thank you, everyone, for the likes, the shares, the follows, the gifts. I appreciate you. Okay. Ooh, H Cakery, it's time for you to make a decision, sweetie. Right? Your spirit guides are encouraging you to prioritize yourself, and they're saying it's time for you to sit down, H Cakery, and actually ask yourself some really important questions. Right? Where in my life am I not prioritizing myself? Where in my life am I not prioritizing my peace? Where in my life am I relying on others for my peace, my joy, love, right? They're saying you can manifest everything that you need. You do not need to be seeking outside of yourself, right? No more seeking validation outside of yourself. Anything you need is coming from within you, H Cakery, okay? So they're saying, you need to make a decision. Are you choosing to prioritize yourself? Where in your life are you prioritizing others? Their joy, their peace, their financial desires, whatever, right? They're saying they want you to start prioritizing your own joy, H Cakery, okay? I'm not sure if you're still here and able to hear the message, but they want you to know that you deserve joy. You deserve true, genuine, authentic love. You deserve to be seen, heard, accepted for the beautiful divine being that you are, dear one. Okay? You do not need to accept anything less. Right? So now I'm going to Divine Astro Power. We'll see how many I can fit in over the next 27 minutes. Right, Divine, Amazing Astro Power. Wealth and Wellness family. Divine Sun and Moon Rising. How are we all? Anyone that wants to book a one-to-one reading or coaching package, you can follow the instructions on the screen. While I'm live, you are able to access a 15% discount on all my products and services. That includes my interactive e-workbooks, as well as my coaching programs, my oracle readings. Yes, honey, 15% off while I'm on live. You can still access everything while I'm not on live too, but you just won't be able to get the 15% off. Okay. Okay, Amazing Astro Power. What would you like to share with Amazing Astro Power? Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Are you opening up to your spiritual gifts? Amazing Astro Power. They're saying your vibration is rising, so there's been work taking place on your end, which is fantastic, right? You're rising to occupy a higher energetic frequency, and with that, you know, there's going to be some shifts that you notice occurring, little shifts at first, but you're going to notice like, oh, I feel a bit brighter today. I feel less heavy. I feel more enthusiastic. I feel more hopeful. Oh yeah, I've been practicing my gratitudes, and I'm recognizing that there's been a shift in the energy that I'm attracting. Little things, you know, people offering to make me a cup of tea, or you know, someone gave me a gift, or people saying hello to me that I don't know, and I'm walking down the street, like my energy is like, you know, exuding more gratitude, love, light, you know, hopefulness, faith, right? So your spirit guides are saying, you know, they're sending you messages to guide your soul's growth. So things that are going to be coming across your path are opportunities to learn something new, opportunities to attend different types of events that you wouldn't usually go to connect with different types of people that you haven't been connecting with, right? Your spirit guides are opening up a path for you that's going to take you in a direction that you didn't quite expect. They're encouraging you to go with it, right? Even when it feels like, well, this isn't something I ever saw myself being interested in or doing, right? Because your vibration's rising, you've activated a next element of yourself, a new skill. It's not new. These things are already within us, right? You're activating different elements of your soul's abilities, right? So, oh, yes, healing energy taking place for you, Amazing Astro Power. And I'm sensing that that's, you know, more so mindset, some healing that's taking place in regards to your mindset that's going to continually help you to activate your innate spiritual gifts. Okay, so meditation, key, meditation. I think this visualization that we're going to do in 24 minutes is going to be great for you, because it focuses on connecting with your future self, right? And you creating that in your inner world, knowing that you are the creator of your own reality, that your world is happening through you, not to you. Okay, so this visualization is very powerful, and I recommend that you hang about Amazing Astro Power and take part if you can. Obviously, if you're driving a vehicle or operating heavy machinery, or you're responsible for taking care of a child right now who you need to be, you know, keeping your eyes on, do not try and enter into any of my meditations or visualization exercises if that's the case. You can always join the Free Soul Alchemy WhatsApp group, where I post just the recording of the visualization or the guided meditation, and you can come back to them as many times as you like. The intentions for you to journal and reflect on and integrate into your life are posted in there as well, for every single meditation, so you know that there are steps for you to take after each meditation. You journal, you read the questions, you journal, you look at what the action steps you can take or the affirmations are related to that meditation, and you take them with you As you go about your day, you recite them, you repeat them, you declare them into being. Ashe? Right, reprogramming your mind every step of the way, my darlings, okay? You are doing the work every moment, like, until it doesn't feel like work. It just becomes who you are. The Soul Alchemy Group Coaching Program is not just group coaching. It's not just meditation. It's not just affirmation. It's a community. It's a lifestyle, Brian, right? Ashe, you're creating a whole new lifestyle for yourself, a whole new version of you. Right, so sending you lots of love and light, amazing astro power. Drop a love heart and let me know who is in the room, because I'll come to you next. Who is in the building? Hey, Kel. Welcome, Wellness family. Oh, yes. Sending you so much love and light, Wilson. Okay. Kel, it's time for you. Oh, no, was that for Kel? Sorry. Getting into spring. We are pleased to be here. I'm pleased to have you. Let's see what your spirit guides want to share with you today, Kel. Oh. Why not? If that's what you're thinking to do, Wilson, do it. Do it. That's a divine download, honey. You don't need to ask me. That is a divine download. That idea hasn't come from nowhere. Ashe? Right. Kel. What would you like to share with Kel, my darlings? Connect with Kel's energy. Okay. Oh. Right. Kel, with the wise one, my darling, you are being encouraged to grow within your current situation. Right? So, they're saying that, you know, they want you to shift your perspective on what you've been experiencing, Kel. Okay? They want you to recognize that, you know, see yourself like a new seed that's been planted. De-weed your soil, right? The soil that is your life. Your thoughts are your seeds. Your physical reality is your soil. They're encouraging you to de-weed your soil. Journal what you've been experiencing. What's not been working, right? What's not been going well? What have you not felt satisfied with, right? And then journal down, Kel, what you would prefer to see showing up in your external reality within you. Are there changes you want to make to your body? Do you want to get healthier? You know, do you want to kind of create a whole new style for yourself? Would you like to be doing a different job, right? They're saying there is space, honey, for you to grow within your current circumstances. You are not trapped where you are, doing what you're doing, with who you're doing it with. You are not trapped. At any moment, you can cut those cords and set yourself free and start fresh. You can create a new identity for yourself at any moment, any day, any time. You can reset, restart. And you don't need everyone that's currently in your life to come along with you for the ride. Certain people will not, and that's okay. No shame, no shade. Right? Not everyone is meant to be with you to experience the new version of you, the highest version of you, the truest, most authentic, in love with themselves version of you. Not everyone is meant to experience the wealthiest version of you financially, right? Not everyone that's currently in your life is meant to be around for when you step into that timeline, because they're not necessarily truly there for you. They're not necessarily truly honest with you, or their motives, you know, they're not about you. Right? Certain people in your life maybe don't want to see you shine, don't want to see you succeed, don't want you to recognize how worthy you are. Kel, thank you, spot on. I have an allotment and want a new lifestyle. Let's go, Kel. I love that. An allotment, connecting with the earth, growing new seeds. Fruit and veg and plants, connecting with Mother Earth. Oh, I love that. Love, love, love that. Yes, honey. That sounds amazing, right? Literally, you're going to grow within your current situation. I love that. And it's not just the plants and the fruit and the, you know, seeds that are going to be growing at your allotment. You're going to be growing through that process, Kel. Okay? And new ways, oh my goodness, new ways for you to serve are going to, yes, with the air guardian encouraging you. You got, oh my goodness, you got the animal guardian and the air guardian as well, right? So they're encouraging you to, it's good for you to play some really lovely frequencies when you're out in your allotment as well. Your plants will just absolutely love that, and it'll be good for you. And you'll notice, take your journal with you as well, Kel, when you're going to your allotment. Allow yourself to kind of process any divine downloads that come while you're there working with Mother Earth, right? And you're out opening up to the air guardian as well, and connecting. You'll be connecting with animals, different animals, the birds, the bees, all that good stuff, right? And even though you're going to need to protect your allotment from the foxes and badgers and things like that, the birds trying to nick your seeds, your newly planted seeds and stuff, you're going to find ways that are safe, you know, that are still going to protect them and not try and hurt them and so on. Okay, so we're going into soul alchemy in 16 minutes. Jade, if you would like to book a reading, my darling, if you've got questions, follow the instructions on the screen. Wealth and Wellness family. But what would you like to say to Jade? Is there anything you'd like to say to Jade today? Sending you so much love and light, Kel. What would you like to share with Jade? What does Jade need to know today? Jade, my darling, you are not alone. Your spirit guides want you to know that you're not alone, and they're even sending you little signs and symbols to show you that you're not alone, that you can't explain any other way, but that it's spirit, right? So on the card, you've got the feather. So you might be finding feathers, but you also might be seeing synchronicities in regards to numbers, which lets you know that you are you've activated in some way, shape or form. You've opened up spiritually, right? You're more connected to the spirit realms now than you were before. So the synchronicities with the numbers are sending you messages. And I would encourage you, if you have a Bible, to look up scriptures in the Bible, that if you're seeing 1111, or you're seeing 11, or you're seeing 222, or 555, 33, like look up the scriptures in the Bible, because your spirit guides, that's what they're saying, they're communicating with you through scripture at this time, Jade. But they want you to know you're not alone. You need to stop allowing yourself to be like consumed by thoughts of loneliness, or needing something or someone outside of yourself to make you feel loved or safe or accepted or worthy or enough, right? They're encouraging you to focus on pouring that kind of love and attention into yourself, Jade. Hey, Joe Johnson. Oh, thank you, Joe. I pray the best for you too, dear one. I hope you're well. Hey, Elmo. Wealth and Wellness family. Elmo, let's see what's coming through for you today, Elmo. What would you like to share with Elmo? Is it in here? Let me just pop those there. What would you like to share with Elmo today? Ooh, we're going into soul alchemy in 13 minutes. Thank you everyone for tapping that screen. Thank you for all the likes, the follows, the shares, the gifts. What would you like to share with Elmo? Okay, Page of Air. Right, so your spirit guides are encouraging you to be poised at this time, Elmo, because they're saying that, you know, you're dealing with some information coming in, right? That's going to affect your plans, what you thought was going to be possible for you. They're saying, just know, it's not rejection, it's not refusal, it's redirection. Okay? Know that when things don't go how we hoped or thought, know that it's not rejection. It's not the universe saying no, darling. The universe is redirecting you for your greater good. So any information that comes in that you do not necessarily feel like you prefer, or makes you feel disappointed or annoyed or frustrated, remember to just be still, breathe. Do not act immediately on the thought. Okay, remember that this is not rejection, it's redirection. The universe has greater in store for me, right? The universe is always finding ways to direct me to my glorious good. And sometimes it's going to remove things, or it's going to, you know, remove people. Or it's like, you know, the GPS redirecting you. Hey, Nalehi. Welcome, Wellness family. Okay, and this is actually going to start signaling in an inflow of abundance for you, Elmo. Okay, so was the plans possibly are around something to do with work, right? Or that you're having some challenges at work, because they're saying, or to do with work, because they're saying that there's a promising business opportunity, a promising career opportunity, or money-making opportunity that's going to be coming your way. And there's going to be some contracts and stuff to sign and to read through with that. So, yeah. You stay poised, knowing that the universe is lighting your path and guarding your steps, honey. You are so, so welcome, right? Yeah, sending you so much love and light. Okay, so I'm getting ready to go into Soul Alchemy. We've got just under 10 minutes. Joe, what would you like to share with Joe Johnson? Who dropped love hearts when I asked? Ziza, hey Ziza, welcome Wellness. Drop a love heart in the comments. Show me you're in the room. Who was that for? Oh, the King of Fire. Oh, focus. Collective message with the King of Fire. Focus. Thank you so much, Elmo. Yes, focus on how you're communicating with people that you come into contact with, the universe itself. Focus, dear ones. Call your power back and focus. Are you saying to the universe, I am already enough, I am worthy? Are you saying to the universe, I'm gorgeous, I'm handsome, I'm beautiful, people are always attracted to me? Like, what is it that you're desiring for? Are you saying to the universe, thank you, it's already mine? Ashe? I am healed, I am well, I'm out of procrastination, I'm organised and enthusiastic about my tasks. Like, what are you saying to the universe? Refocus. What your communication, what are you putting out through your mouth, through your words, not just through your words, through your body, right? How are you communicating? Oh, thank you for all the love hearts. Thank you, Elmo, for the gift, darling. Thank you. Thank you, Kira. I see you, honey. Right, so there's only 8 minutes left. Anyone who drops a love heart in the comments, who hasn't had a reading, I will fit you in now before I get into the Soul Alchemy. Hey, Lulu. Welcome, Wellness family. Who's going to be the first person who... Well done, Lulu. Dropped many a love heart. Okay, my darlings, what would you like to share with Lulu today? Lulu. Thank you for all the messages so far. Hey, Odin and Olive. I am so going to South Africa. Yeah, it's going to take my children, my little light beings there. What would you like to share with, hey Zoe, with Lulu, right? So we've got, okay, I'm going to split it. Right, thank you. Okay. 7 of Water has come through for you, Lulu. It's time for you to buckle down with the Knight of Earth also showing up powerfully for you. It's time for you to buckle down and start to get things done. Your spirit guides are saying, you know, you need to be more decisive. You need to kind of come up with a plan and stick to it. Like, you know, this is a marathon. It's not a sprint. So no judgment. But they want you to stop procrastinating on these desired, inspired actions that you've been receiving, you know, from the divine mind. You're having these ideas, you've got these aspirations, these goals, these things that you would love to kind of bring to fruition, but you're going about it in a really distorted way. And they're saying you need to be more decisive, you need to be more organized, you need to kind of pull everything back and say, right, okay, what is my number one goal right now? What's my number one aspiration? What's the thing that, oh gosh, I think about it all the time, reoccurringly, that I would love to achieve, love to be, love to do, right? And then you can start to, well, plan what are the steps for me to get there, achieve it. Hey Soph, welcome Wellness family. Right? Yeah, you need to get into getting organized and getting out of procrastination, Lulu, okay? They're saying do some research. Look into what it is that you would like to become, what it is that you'd like to achieve, what it is that you'd like to do, okay? Answers are available to you. It's not going to be as hard as maybe you first think, okay? Everything is possible for you, darling. But they're saying once you buckle down and you start to get organized and you start to be consistent in your approach, the steps that you're taking towards your goal, things are going to start to look up, sweetie, right? Things are going to start to open up. Doors are going to start to open. Contacts are going to start to be made. Like, you're going to be pushed into the right place at the right time and so on, okay? I'm sending you so much love and light, Lulu. You're so welcome, honey, right? And then I was going to Zoe. I see you. Nalenle. Oh. Nalenle, your spirit guides are saying it's important for you to stretch your wings, put yourself out there. They're saying stop underestimating yourself. You need to work on your self-confidence and recognizing all the divine abilities that you have within you, the talents, the gifts that you have been sent here to serve with, right? Your purpose. Your spirit guides are encouraging you, Nalenle, to focus on your purpose. Stop underestimating yourself. Stop looking around and saying, oh, well, that person's good at that and they can do that, they can achieve that. Oh, well, anything that they set their mind to, they achieve. Like, that's possible for you too, Nalenle. Okay, you're so welcome, sweetie. But they're saying you've got to assert yourself. You've got to put yourself out there. Start creating if you're not already. And if you're already creating, start putting it out there. Remove the fear, right? If you removed the fears and the self-doubts that you have, right, about who it is that you would like to become, if you remove all your fears and your self-doubts, who would you be? What would you be doing? What would you be saying? What would you be sharing? How would you be showing up in the world? Right? They're saying remove your fears and self-doubt and step into who you would be without those fears holding you back, without those limiting beliefs holding you back. Okay? And look out, my darling, because gifts are on the way, right? So these gifts could come in the form of time, money, effort, but gifts are on the way to you. Right, you may even be receiving a loan to help you set up your business endeavor, right? Somebody coming forward, wanting to support you, seeing your potential, right? Open up to receive. Say, I am the recipient of all good things. I am the recipient of all good things. Open up the door to receive. Right? whether it's resources, tools, a course, a person, a loved one, like open up to receive. I am the recipient of all good things. Okay, I'm going to stop on Zoe. Zoe's going to be my last one today, right? And then I've got to get into soul alchemy. Anyone that would like to hang around and take part in today's connecting with your future self visualization, feel free. It's completely free. Okay, what would you like to share with Zoe? And if anyone would like to book an in-depth reading or a one-to-one reading or coaching package, click the link in my bio, head over to my Hipsy page. While I'm live, you can access 15% off all my products and services. So it's a great time to book when I'm live, because when I'm not live, you do not get that 15% discount, okay? It's the best I can do for you, my loves. Right, okay, Zoe, what would you like to share with Zoe? Hey, Serena, Wealth and Wellness family. Grace, you're welcome to stay for the Soul Alchemy Live, honey. Gifted readings are done now. If you'd like to book a reading though, follow the instructions on the screen and click the link in my bio to access your 15% discount. Okay, Zoe, what would you like to share with Zoe, my darlings? Thank you for all the messages so far. We receive them. Ooh, Zoe, okay. Zoe, your spirit guides are encouraging you to do some work around healing your heart, honey. They're saying that you've been blocked off from love, from being open to receiving love. Love doesn't have to look the same. It never looks the same, right? You got to get that idea out of your head that everything that's, you know, all that you're going to continually receive in regards to love and relationships and connections, like it's always going to be the same. You're always going to be received the same, treated the same. The expectations placed on you are going to be the same. You're going to be the same. No, you're not. Your spirit guides are saying, you know, yes, okay, you've had a bit of a bumpy start in regards to certain relationships in your life. Your spirit guides want you to do some work on your heart chakra in order for you to heal those wounded parts of yourself and your past, in order for you to be able to allow those things and those experiences to be processed, for you to learn from them, in order for you to then be open to start fresh, to love again. They're saying don't give up on love. Allow relationships in your life that need it to be healed through the power of forgiveness. You can incorporate the Ho'oponopono prayer into your day, my darling. I shared in the general Liberated Soul WhatsApp yesterday a Ho'oponopono meditation that is focused on healing relationships in your life. Hi, Lipson, Wealth and Wellness family. Okay, they're saying it's an important time for you to take action, Zoe, right? Take steps towards your own, prioritizing your own healing at this time, sweetie. Knowing that your spirit guides are with you. They've got your back, 100%. Okay, so moving into day 17 of Soul Alchemy. Thank you everyone who has been here today for all the likes, the follows, the shares, the gifts, the tapping that screen. I love and appreciate you so much. Okay, right, so day 17, honey. How are you getting on with the Soul Alchemy program? Feel free to comment, share. Hey Jane, Wealth and Wellness family. Feel so much better since Soul Alchemy on Monday. Whoop whoop, look at that. Perfect timing, Jane came in there. Thank you so much, Jane. Let me pin that comment so people know. Yes, this works, honey. Right? Okay, so Soul Alchemy takes place every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. I'm here live on TikTok from 9:30 doing Soul Alchemy. I do some gifted readings prior to that, and then you're welcome to stick around and get involved in my group coaching program. This is part of the free beta test, so you do not need to invest anything but your time and energy into yourself. This is for you, right? What you're doing is not for me, you're doing it for you. for your healing, your transformation. You are going to be working on breaking toxic patterns, toxic cycles, behavioral patterns, relationship patterns that you've just been replaying over and over again. You're going to be breaking those toxic cycles, right? Everything that you didn't prefer, you're going to be releasing, removing, and detaching. You're going to be connecting with the identity of your truest and highest self, your most wealthy, healthy, sexy, successful, limitless self through this group coaching program. And the Soul Alchemy WhatsApp enables you to connect with the community of like-minded souls who are also on this journey of trauma transformation. You can reach out, ask questions, offer support, connect, right? Share what you're doing so that others can see and realize that I can do it too, okay? So, where am I? As we get into Soul Alchemy today, thank you everyone for the gifts. I appreciate you. Right? As we get into Soul Alchemy, when we go into the visualization, I ask that you close your eyes, you go within and you focus only on the visualization and the meditation. Okay? That you really allow yourself to just kind of get tapped in and focusing on the inner world that you're creating and healing, so that all of that good stuff, the outcomes of that are going to be expressed to you as you go about your day. You're going to see those things being reflected back to you in your external world, okay? So it's important that when you're doing the meditations or the visualizations that you are focusing on the world that you're creating within, not on me and tapping the screen and gifting and stuff, okay? I love you so much. Mwah, I do appreciate it. Okay, so as we get ready to start this session, I ask that you get into your 3x20 breaths, okay? Why are we doing that? We do our 3x20 breaths to open up our conscious contact with the divine mind, with God, source, the all that is, the divine universe, whatever you want to call it. But we take ourselves out of this external reality every time we do this breath sequence. We go within. We call on our higher power, utilizing our breath. We calm our nervous system. We slow our heart rate down. We ground ourselves in the present moment, connecting with the all that is, the divine Mother Earth, the divine universe, Father Sky, as some people like to call it, right? We open up that conscious contact with our spirit guides, so you might experience a tingling, a dizziness, because on the first inhale, you're opening up that conscious contact, you're allowing the breath of life to come into you. You then hold for 5 seconds at your third eye, activating your third eye and your pineal gland in your brain, which gives us the ability to manifest, right? To connect with the whole of the quantum field, right? Where everything is created, it's already there, it already exists, okay? So you may experience some dizziness. You're pulling down the veils of programming that you've been subjected to your whole life. So you're coming into conscious contact with God and the realization of all that is, and that everything is oneness, right? That you're connected to everything, that everyone you come into contact with is a reflection of you. Even the butterflies, the bees, the cows, the trees, it's all a reflection of you. And you are a reflection of the Most High God, having a human experience. So then you breathe out slowly for 5, like you're blowing through a straw. And when you're breathing out, you release, remove and detach all energies and entities which are not in alignment with your highest good from you now, in spirit and in flesh. That helps you call your power back. It helps you remove any dis-ease from your body. It helps you remove any tension. It helps you remove any limiting beliefs, negative emotions, self-doubt, fear, worry, self-judgment. You're releasing those on the out-breath. Ashe, it is done. And thank you, thank you, thank you. And then you hold for 5 seconds and you're just surrendering, sitting in that peace, in that power, in that prosperity, in that knowingness that I do not need to carry any of that with me. I do not need to hold on to any and be dragging around any emotional baggage of shame, guilt, fear, doubt, lack, limitation, in that moment of surrender, on the last 5 seconds where you're holding your breath, you're just handing that all over, and you're just like, oh, you get to feel this lightness come upon you, and you allow yourself to be held in that divine presence, in that divine knowingness that I and my Father are one. You and the creator of all that is are one. Right? You are limitless potential incarnate. It's an amazing feeling, right? So, as you get into your 3 by 20 breaths, and I feel like I have already just prayed over you, but I will do it again. Dear Divine Universe and all our spirit guides, thank you, thank you, thank you for this new day of life, love, peace, prosperity, and protection that we are all honoured with. Thank you for bringing us together to do your work and your will. We ask, and it is our intent, to remove, release and detach all energies and entities which are not in alignment with our highest good, our health, our wealth, our love, our joy, our peace, from us now, in spirit and in flesh. Light our paths, Holy Spirits, and guard our steps on all our goings out and our comings in, from this now moment and always. Ashe, it is done, and thank you, thank you, thank you. Claim it, dear ones. You have cut some serious cords in this moment, right? Free yourself from any energetic cords that were tying you, bonding you to anyone, anything, anywhere that no longer serves your highest good. Ashe. Yes, honey. Okay, now if this is your first time joining in with the Soul Alchemy program, set some intentions for yourself. Your intentions become your beliefs become your reality, what you consent to be true for you. Okay, so what are you intending to get out of this session today? You know, are you seeking to have more clarity on your purpose so that you can create a fulfilling career? Are you seeking to be able to attract more wealth into your life? You want to align with the frequency of wealth, right? Are you seeking to connect with the most confident version of yourself? You want to love yourself more. You want to feel more confident showing up authentically in the world and not giving a shit what other people think. You want to connect with your inner voice, right? The authenticity that then gets to speak and express itself through you. What is it? What are you seeking to get out of this session? Set your intentions, state them clearly in your journal, my darlings, and you can add to that list anytime. Yes, honey, just release so much from that prayer. You're so welcome, Jane. Glad to hear it, honey. We can do it. Yes, Serena Rena. Yes, Funky. Hi, Mimi. Wealth and Wellness, Kaya. All of it. Yeah, I love that, Kaya. All of it, honey. Okay. All of it. Let's go. Okay, so we start off with a little quote that you can carry through with you for the day. And don't worry if you miss any of this or you're trying to write it down. You don't need to worry about writing everything down. Allow yourself to just be present and know that the to-do list for the day, any quotes, stories, integration and reflection work, that's all posted within the free Soul Alchemy WhatsApp group. So you can access any notes and all of that good stuff in there, okay? If you aren't in there and you want to be, DM WhatsApp or DM Soul Alchemy, DM SA. You could DM SA, Soul Alchemy, after the live, and I will reach out to you and get you in there, okay? So the quote for the day: self-love is not selfish, honey. Self-love is not selfish. You cannot truly love another until you know how to love yourself. That's from an unknown, right? Self-love is not selfish. We cannot truly love anything or anyone else until we truly love ourselves, right? You have to be willing to prioritize your relationship with yourself. You've heard me, most of you will have heard me talking about this, right? You have to romance yourself. You have to date yourself. Before you focus on trying to be on Tinder and Grindr and all them things there, you need to be focusing on cultivating a romantic relationship with yourself. How do you desire to be spoken to, treated? What's your love language? Or love language is, right? How are you when it comes to conflict, challenges? How do you deal with stress? What support do you need when you're going through something that you're finding difficult? Show up for yourself in the way that you would desire a partner to show up for you. Because you know what? When you do, like I said, the universe is a mirror and it's going to reflect that back to you in the form of a person, a pet, a job, an opportunity, a gift. This is fun, right? It's supposed to be, okay? So, first relationship you need to prioritize above all others is your relationship with yourself. Do something today that romances yourself. Do something today that someone you were dating you would like them to do for you. But you're going to do it for yourself. You're going to talk to yourself how you would love your romantic significant other to speak to you. Treat yourself how your desired significant other will treat you. Right? Text yourself how your significant other would text you. Right? I know it might sound or feel silly initially, but give it a go. It's not going to cost you anything but your time, right? So, I take myself out for meals now. Yes, Jane, at first it felt weird, but it feels good now, right? You're prioritizing yourself. You're embodying that highest version of yourself that is so in love with themselves, they don't care anymore what anyone else thinks. They love themselves. They are honoring themselves. They are prioritizing themselves. They're treating themselves how they desire to be treated. And it sets boundaries for anyone who isn't in alignment, who isn't energetically vibrating on the same frequency as you. It sets boundaries for those people and it keeps them out and away. It keeps them out and away. Oh my goodness, this is how they treat themselves. Boy, I'm not ready to live up to that. Yeah, well then, good. You're not the one. Right? Oh, ta-ta, toodle pip, cheerio. Right? It's like a natural filter. It's the universe's natural way of filtering out, separating the wheat from the chaff. Right? Kaya's got goosebumps everywhere. Yes, Queen. Ashay. Right. Yes, Kira. Separate the wheat from the chaff. As you notice, people, places, things start to fall away. Habits start to fall away. Beliefs start to fall away. Good. Let them go. Let it go. Let it go. Right? Let them go. Don't try and fight and hold on to your past or anyone that was in vibration with your past self, your past limiting beliefs, right? Your past pains and traumas. Don't fight to hold on to them. That's the ego. Some may call it the devil, Satan, lower vibrational, right? Energy, trying to keep you stuck and trapped in that old version of you that you can let go and move on from at any time. When you realize that you are a reflection of the Most High God, having a human experience. You are the divine universe, right? In human form. His best is nowhere near 20% of what I want. The X, there you go. So, yes, my last one told me he's trying his best. His best was not even 20% near what she needed, right? So, she had to let him go. She had to let him go. And this is the thing, when you let go of something that doesn't really resonate with the highest, truest version of you, you make space for things that do. So recognize that every time you let something go, even when it feels hard, challenging, uncomfortable, to let it go, you know, and we're like, this is hard. Know that every time you let something go that really isn't in alignment, your highest, truest self wouldn't be doing it, thinking it, having it, taking it from people, like behaving in that way, like eating that, going to that place. reading that, listening to that type of music, watching that type of film, they wouldn't be doing that. They're busy. They're busy living their best life, right? So every time you let something go that isn't in alignment with your higher self, do so from a place of joy, of relief, of gratitude, knowing that, oh my goodness, I've let that go and I've made space for something greater, better, more in alignment with who I'm becoming to come in. I've opened up to receive. I'm vibrating on the frequency of receiving because I've been willing to let something that doesn't serve me, that doesn't resonate with me, that I'm not accepting to be true for me anymore. I've been willing to let that go. With letting go comes power, right? With letting go comes provision, prosperity, peace. Oh my goodness. I'm like tingling. Hey Mimi, if you'd like to book a reading, honey, follow the instructions on the screen. We are in Soul Alchemy, day 17 now. Ashe, power. Right? So, reflection. So we're going to get into some journaling now, my darlings. Right? I want you to write a few, just a few to start off with. You can come back to this list at any point in the day, any day you like. You can come back to your lists. You're just starting the list so that you can start to become more aware of what's blocking you, of what's limiting you, of what beliefs you think of the most, what thoughts come up the most that are not in alignment with your highest, truest self, or with your finances, with you attracting wealth, with you attracting that divinely, aligned loving relationship, or you being able to have children. Are there blocks around that are messing about with your fertility? It could be anything, right? But by you bringing them to mind and writing them down, getting them out of you and onto paper, you are then able to replace them. You become more aware of them, and you're able then to replace them with things that do serve you, with thoughts that do serve you, with thoughts that do elevate and inspire and motivate you, with thoughts that do make you remember, oh my goodness, I'm never alone. The universe loves me. My spirit guides are all around me, cheering me on, lighting my path, guarding my steps. Oh my goodness, yes, I am a child of the divine. I can surrender to that, knowing that, yes, it's okay for me to have desires. God has placed them within me. It's okay for me to have ideas. God has placed them within me, right? So you're going to write down a few of your blocks that you feel or think or hear, right? That hinder you from loving yourself more. What are some of the things that you hear, think, feel that stop you from loving yourself more? As you're writing, I'll just kind of give some examples. Are you someone who looks at magazines a lot and you see these images of people and what is deemed to be the norm by its propaganda, its programming, right? And it's put out there for you to judge yourself harshly, for you to compare yourself. Is comparison one of your blocks? The fact that you compare yourself. And know this, when we're comparing ourselves, this is why we shouldn't do it. When we're comparing ourselves, we're never comparing ourselves from the position of the one that's doing better, or that has better, or that has more, or that is prettier, or that is more intelligent. We're never comparing ourselves from the person that is doing better. We're always comparing ourselves from the position of being less than. Who or what we're comparing ourselves to. That's why you shouldn't do it. We never need to compare. If you want to compare, if you struggle to stop yourself from comparing yourself to others, or what you have, what you look like, what you do, like the success that you're seeing showing up in your life, in your business, whatever. If you struggle to stop yourself from doing it, compare yourself to the version of you that you were yesterday. That's the only person you're competing with. That's it. That's the only person, the only thing that you need to be competing with or comparing yourself to is the version of you that you were yesterday. How can I do better than they did? How can I be better? How can I show up more authentically? How can I be more giving, more loving, more compassionate, more forgiving than I was yesterday? That's it. How can I generate more wealth today? what could I do to attract more wealth today? Whether it's a meditation, a manifestation mantra, like going and giving someone some money, like, you know, doing something, being generous, like whatever it is. Only compete with yourself, the version of you that you were yesterday. Only compare yourself to the version of you that you were yesterday. And there is always something that you can do, a step that you can take, an action that you can do, a gift that you can give, value you can share, that's going to level you up today from the version that you were yesterday. Whether that's an act of self-love and self-care, whether it's going out and having a walk in nature, whether it's ringing up a friend and saying, how you doing, babes? And it's not because you want anything or not because you want to complain or vent. Not complaining. Catching yourself every time you find yourself complaining about something. Powerful. Powerful. As well as stopping yourself from being around people that complain all the time. Yeah? Okay, so I hope you got a good few blocks down. Thank you so much, Jane. For the balloons. So sweet. Thank you, Soph. Thank you, darling, for the gifts. Right, so I'm sure you've got a few blocks down now. So we're going to get ready to go into the visualization. Are you ready? Are you ready for love? It's all about self-love, honey. So whatever you're doing now, I want you to get into a relaxed position. You can lay down, you can sit up. Obviously, if you are driving or operating heavy machinery, or you are taking care of a little baby, kids, whatever, don't do it. You can access the recording of just the meditation in the Soul Alchemy WhatsApp community. Okay, it's already live in there. I've already posted it, the intentions, the integration and reflection steps for after you do it as well. Okay, so get into a comfortable position and begin your 3x20 breaths. We're going to go back into that sequence. It literally is a minute of your time. And you can utilize this breath sequence multiple times a day, as many times as you need. You're going to find that it changes how you feel, the clarity that you're able to experience. If you've been struggling with overthinking and a groggy mind, you can utilize your 3x20 breaths. If you're feeling angry, go into your 3x20 breaths. Frustration, irritation. If you're feeling pain in your body, go into your 3x20 breaths. If you're struggling to come up with ideas in regards to your purpose, your career, the path that you should be taking, or struggling to make a decision about something, go into your 3x20 breaths, knowing that you are calling on divine intervention every time you do. Okay? So we are going to begin stepping into the version of our higher self. As you start to feel more relaxed, calling in divine love and light. Releasing, removing and detaching with every exhale. Focusing on from your head down to your toes, just relaxing every inch of your body, inside and out. Relaxing your scalp, your face, your neck, your shoulders. You can wriggle, you can stretch, you can shake it out. And as you start to feel more relaxed, lighter even, with every exhale, I want you to become aware that you're being held in this now moment. Allow yourselves to be rooted, connected to Mother Earth beneath you. Place your hands on your heart and feel your heartbeat. Strong, calm, and consistently flowing through your body. Allow yourselves to feel connected to the divine heartbeat at the core of Mother Earth now. You are one with the all that is. And any time you feel confused, scattered, disorientated, you can place your hands back over your heart and come back into this deeply rooted, grounded connection with Mother Earth. Relax your hands now. Feeling calm, grounded, and centered. As you are now entering the field of infinite potential. Visualize yourself standing before a grand, glowing doorway. This is a portal to your highest timeline. The future where you are fully healed, successful, and aligned with your divine path. Take a deep breath and step forwards into the doorway. As you step through, you are instantly transported into the world of your future self. Remembering to breathe. As your vision clears, you see them. Standing before you is the most powerful, confident, radiant version of you. They glow with self-assurance and peace. They embody limitless abundance, self-worth, and ease. Take a moment to notice everything about them. How do they carry themselves? How do they walk into a room with grace, confidence, and magnetism? How do they speak to others with certainty, love, and wisdom? How do they respond to challenges with ease and trust? It's okay if you find it challenging. You just take a moment to come back to your breath. If you need to open your eyes and place your fingertips together, allowing your right and left brain to rebalance, reharmonize. Reconnecting with Mother Earth so you feel centered, grounded, calm, held. And then close your eyes and come back in if you needed to do that process. I want you to know this version of you already exists. They have always been within you. And now you are here to meet them. Visualize your highest self smiling warmly at you. They invite you to sit with them. And you feel completely at peace, like you are finally home. Take some time to ask them, what advice do you have for me? What do I need to release to become you fully? What actions should I take right now? And how do you think, act, and feel differently than I do today? Listen. Their wisdom flows effortlessly into your mind. Maybe they speak in words, images, or emotions. You can trust whatever comes. They may be saying something like, everything you desire is already yours. Stop waiting and start being. Your fear of failure is just an illusion. Trust yourself fully. You are already worthy. Stop seeking external validation. There is no need to rush. Flow with ease and divine timing. Absorb every word, every insight, knowing this wisdom is for you. Now, your higher self reaches out their hand and you take it. In an instant, you feel their energy merging with yours. Remembering to breathe. As their confidence becomes your confidence. Their clarity becomes your clarity. Their abundance mindset becomes your mindset. Their success, love, and peace become your reality. You are no longer separate from your higher self, dear ones. You are them. And as you step forward in your new identity, embrace the emotions, the energy, the beliefs of your higher self. As the golden light begins to fade, and you find yourself standing taller, stronger, and more fully aligned. You turn back toward the doorway, knowing you are not leaving this version of you behind, because they are now you. You walk forward as your higher self, fully embodied. And as you step back into your present moment, you declare, I am already this person. It is done. I fully embody confidence, self-love, and success. I am aligned, abundant, and powerful beyond measure. Slowly bringing awareness back to your breath. I am already this person. It is done. Bringing awareness back into your body. I fully embody confidence, self-love, and success. Coming back into the room now that you are currently in. I am aligned, abundant, and powerful beyond measure. When you are ready, open your eyes and return into the live. You have now stepped into your future self. And you're going to grab your journals while it's all fresh in your mind to get started on your integrations and reflections. So, after completing this visualization, you take time to journal. What did your higher self look like, feel like, and radiate? Now remember, you can just go into answering the questions. Don't worry about noting them all down. You can access those in the Soul Alchemy WhatsApp. What did your higher self look like, feel like, and radiate? How was their hair, their makeup? What colour lipstick, if they wore lipstick, jewellery? What style of clothing did they wear? How did they carry themselves? Were they really confident? Were they slimmer? Were they bigger? Were they, more curvaceous? Were they a different gender? Right? How did they look, feel, and radiate? Were they confident? Were they expressive? Were they funny and talkative? Were they, did they command the room? Like, were they, assertive? Did they exude positive energy, radiate love and peace and joy? Were they really attractive? Were people just kind of really drawn to them? Were they knowledgeable and intelligent? You could just tell because how they spoke, what they spoke about, right? And you can come back to each one of the questions and add more. Next one. What advice did they give you? What advice did they give you? What stood out most from what they shared with you, what they said to you? What do you need to release today to fully embody this version of you? What do you need to release today to fully embody this version of you? Is it self-doubt, low self-esteem? Is it limiting beliefs around your intelligence, your beauty, your ability to attract or create generational wealth, or attract a partner who's going to be loyal, trustworthy, honest, a partner who's going to accept you for the you that you are now and love you unconditionally? Do you have, beliefs around family? You not being able to find your tribe, your community, your health? Do you need to release beliefs around you being able to be well, get well, live a life see a version of you that's filled with vitality, unsure of what steps to take to move yourself towards that? What do you need to release today to fully embody this version of you? And last reflective question, what daily actions can you start to take? Can you take to start living as your highest self now? What daily actions can you take to start living as your highest self now? What daily actions can you take to start living as your highest self now? And you are focusing on the means, the resources, the time, the energy, the capability that you have right now. What can you do? Don't focus on what you don't have, what you can't do, what is out of reach at the moment financially, physically, whatever. Focus on what you can do. Focus on your controllables. What you can control is your mindset. Your attitude is your altitude. Whatever your attitude is going to dictate how high, how far you can go, right? Let your attitude be your altitude. Your attitude is going to be, it's going to like your approach to things, to what you say, what you do, how you do it, right? Your beliefs, they're all wrapped up in your attitude to things, how you approach life, how you deal with challenges, circumstances, people, bills, your lessons if you're studying and you're a student and you're trying to get new knowledge so that you can create a new career, whatever it is, right? Let your attitude be your altitude. It is. Even if it's a low vibrational attitude, it's still dictating how high, how far you can go and what you're experiencing. It's all coming from your attitude, that energy that you are living in the frequency of. Even your expectations, what you expect life to show you, are coming from your attitude. Thanks so much, everybody that's been gifting while we've been doing the meditation and the reflection stuff. Thank you so much, right? Okay, so you can go back to those questions and adding stuff to them as many times as you need, and it's important for you to do that so you can remember, you can reintegrate what it is you've been learning each time you do the meditation, each time you journal on the after the visualization, each time you read through what you've written, so you can recognize and raise your awareness of what's been blocking you, stopping you, limiting you, right? Keeping you in unhappiness, in a dissatisfactory version of yourself, experiencing a less preferred life, a dissatisfactory life, relationships, finances, whatever it is. Go back and read it. It might make you cry. That's okay, because it means that you're processing it and you're recognizing that it's not attached to you. You can detach from it because you can change it, right? Okay, so just know this practice is going to, with you repeating it, it's going to remove subconscious resistance and doubts about your future that have been stopping you, holding you back, blocking you, keeping you trapped, right? It's going to help with you feeling, you're going to be able to feel immediate shifts in confidence, clarity, and energy. The more you re-practice this visualization, the more you do it, right? The more consistent you are in doing it, you will start to experience shifts in your confidence, clarity, and energy more powerfully, more consistently. Your physiology, like, is going to change with it also, as you repeatedly visualize and connect and immerse yourself in the vision of your highest, truest self, right? You're going to be able to break free from the someday mindset that's at a distance from you. Everything is already happening now, in this now moment. The only things that are separating you from from your highest self, from the vision of you that you had, and that feeling of them, their knowledge, their clarity, their confidence, their wealth, their health, the only things separating you are your beliefs and your vibration. That's it. What you believe is what you have faith in. Your beliefs, faith is just belief. What you're believing is what you're consenting to be true. You're accepting that as your reality. So your beliefs, what you're accepting to be true, you changing those to ones that you prefer, ones that align with the vision that you had, ones that align with the frequency of your higher self, what they do for a living, what they eat, how they look, how they feel in their body, how well they are, how active physically, what they do for fun, where they travel in the world, how they travel, the quality of the accommodations they stay in, their home, their vehicle, their friendship groups, the people that they spend time with and interact with, their business associates, how they dress and look and carry themselves and take care of themselves, all of that. When you shift your beliefs and your behaviors into alignment with those things as best you can, with the resources that you currently have, the sooner you draw that version of you into physical form. It is law. Everything is energy, my darlings. We overcomplicate it and we keep things at a distance from ourselves with that someday mindset. Recognize that everything is already happening now. There are multiple millions of versions of us that exist in the astral plane, right? In the quantum field, whatever you want to call it. The only thing separating us from each one of those is our vibration. When we vibrate on the frequency of that, the version of you that's a white person, the version of you that's a multi-millionaire, the version of you that's a black person, the version of you that's extremely poor, the version of you that's a man, the version of you that's a woman, the version of you that's got a successful coaching company, the version of you that's got a successful boutique, the version of you that's married, the version of you that's single, the version of you that's, right? They all exist right now. This now moment is all there is. There is no past. There is no future. It's now. So feel what you want to experience now and allow it to come to you. Okay? Yes, honey. Right. The more you connect with this version of yourself, the faster your reality shifts to match it. The universe is just a mirror reflecting back to us what we put out into it. Okay? So, you are already this person, my darlings. Your future self is not separate from you. They are within you right now. Every time you think, act, and move through life as them, you make their reality yours. Have fun with it. Play with it. Right? Stop taking everything so seriously. Relax. Relax and have fun with it. Okay? Every time you choose confidence over doubt, love over fear, and action over hesitation or procrastination, you accelerate your transformation. Know this. Okay? Small steps, my darlings, big visions. Every little step that you take towards your trauma transformation, every little step you take towards your healing, every little step you take to recognize when you're having a limiting thought or a negative thought and shifting that into a positive one. I know I might not be where I want to be, but I'm getting there. Even just saying that. I'm getting there. There's power in that. There's newfound awareness in that. There's hope in it. There's faith in it. And then you add to that. Oh, I never seem to, another bill. How am I going to pay that? I always have more than enough money to meet beyond my needs. You start to play with the affirmations. There are some Florence Scovel Shin affirmations that I've posted recently. I will post them again. I'll post them in the Soul Alchemy community for anyone that hasn't kind of seen them or that saw them in the Liberated Soul WhatsApp and just hadn't started using them yet. I'll post them in there because there's an affirmation for every single situation. I posted and I typed them to make it easier for you so that you can just copy the post and you can text it, paste it and text it to yourself so they go wherever you go. All right? This is you reprogramming your mind. Yes. With new beliefs, new consents, new ways of being, thinking, doing. Ashe, and opening up yourself to receive. Every time you declare one of these affirmations into being, you are opening up to receive. You're opening up to the divine and saying, I'm ready for it. This is what I'm consenting to be true for me. Like, yes, honey. Okay. So you do not need to chase your dream life. You become it. From today forward, I want you all to commit to living as your future self now. It is already done. It is already yours. Ashe? Yes, and give thanks to the universe, my darlings. I'm going to be they're already posted in there. I don't even need to do it. It's already posted in there. Right, so the replay of day 17 is going to be going live on YouTube tonight. It takes a while to process because it's so long. But if it's not up there tonight, don't worry. It will be up tomorrow for anyone that likes to catch the replays. And for now, you can still access 15% off via my Hipsy page. Click the link in the bio, follow the instructions to book your one-to-one readings, to access one-to-one coaching if you're someone who prefers to do this work in private, one-to-one, and to have me all to yourself. You're welcome to do that. One-to-one coaching is available too. And I look forward to seeing you on Friday's live, and getting into more soul alchemy stuff with you then. For now, if you're not in the Soul Alchemy WhatsApp and you would like to be, DM Soul Alchemy or SA, and I will know what you mean, and I will reach out to you after the live to get you in there. And you can comment, ask questions, reach out within that group. Okay, it's all part of the group coaching package. So I'm sending you so much love and light. Thank you for spending this time with me today. And I pray that you have productive and prosperous days. You can feel free, if anyone would like to share in the comments with me what you experienced during your meditation today, or if you have any questions, comments, concerns, I will stick around and you can share those. I'll just wait and give you some time in case there was anything you wanted to ask, anything you wanted to share. Aww. You're so welcome, honey. So welcome. See you, Jane. Sending you lots of love, Serena, Nina. Diane. Welcome, Wellness family. Sending you lots of love and light, Soph too. Yes, honey. I love you all. Have an amazing day. Bye for now. I love you all. Have an amazing day. Bye for now.